Hey family, good evening, good evening. I just wanted to come on quickly today. I wanted to talk to you about something. Yesterday I did a video about who are you working for? I think that's what I named it. Who are you working for? But as today I was driving down the highways, um, doing a little errands and running around. In our area there's a lot of construction, and I think it's in construction everywhere you go. Every town, every state you go to is a lot of construction going on, but in this area there's a lot of construction going on. And I was going down the highway, and the roads are very narrow, right? They're real narrow, but it's so narrow enough where there's no place where anybody could park on the sides of the roads. And especially I'm speaking of officials, police to monitor the traffic, because there are no side areas for them to sit, and kind of scan the different people that's coming around or that's driving the highways, if they're speeding or whatever they're doing. So they really can't sit there and just scan the area. I got on that highway, and it's very narrow, and you're trying to get out the way of the people, because really you have to drive for yourself and for the people these days. It's just not driving, you got to look out both ways, because everybody's doing something. They're going in different directions. And so I was driving and everything, and I noticed I was flowing with the traffic. And I'm going to be honest with you, sometime I be moving pretty fast. I have to watch myself. I call my car Mabel. Mabel be moving sometime, and I have to look at the speed, and I say, "Oh, Mabel, you're going a little bit too quick now. And let's slow the road down." But of course, Mabel is. I'm the one in control of Mabel, right? The feet and the hands and everything. I'm the one in control. But anyway, she was going. I was just flowing around with the traffic today, and I was just going with the flow. And I noticed, I was 22 miles over the speed limit. Okay, y'all could talk about me. It don't matter. But, and right is wrong. It wasn't right. But I was like 22 over the speed limit, right? They give you like a 5-mile grace, but I was booking it. I was moving along with everybody else, and we was going at a steady pace. And finally, I came behind somebody that was probably going the speed limit because everybody was zooming around them, and I got right behind them, and it was like, okay, come on, pick it up. Let's go. Because I'm moving along, right? I'm going right along with it. And I just thought about it when I was thinking, and I was driving, and I said, Lord, you notice what I'm doing? I'm following the crowd. I'm following everybody else. I'm keeping up with that flow, right? But what did the sign say? What did the instructions or whatever, what did it say? It said a certain number. I'm not going to give it a location, because I don't know who's watching. But it was like, okay, you're not being obedient. You following the crowd. You go on with the flow, and that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Now, I know many of us, we want to get where we're going, and sometimes those speed limits be much slower than I really believe they should be, because sometimes it's just like, oh man, you're just really dragging. But I was following the flow. So I thought about that as I was driving, and it really hit me. Who am I following? Who are you following? Who are you following? I think it's in Matthew 16, chapter 24, when Jesus says to take up your cross and follow him. And when we take up our cross and we follow Jesus, we don't follow what everybody else say, right? We don't follow how everybody else do it. Of course, we learn together. We are taught in different areas together, but we still follow what God tells us to do, however he tells us to go, that's what we're supposed to do. But I was following along with the crowd, so I finally slowed myself down. And I got behind, again, somebody else that was probably going the same speed. Again, guess what? I got irritated. They wasn't moving fast enough. They was slowing my roll. I mean, it's just like, why are you going that slow? They were even kind of weaving in and kind of weaving out of the lanes, and I thought, what's going on here? So what did I do? I passed them up. So I mean, this topic can go so many ways, y'all. But the thing that caught me the most is, who am I following? I was trying to keep up with the crowd, keep up with the flow, wasn't thinking about what the sign said, what the direction said. And if I would have got caught or pulled over or whatever, it would have been my fault. It would have been my fault. So today I want to ask you, who are you following? Who are you following? Do you follow everybody because everybody look like they doing it? They going at the right speed. They going in the right direction. It looks good. They moving like you want them to move, But are they following? Are they following the right direction? Are they following what's true, what's right? Are they just going with the flow? Many of us go with the flow. Even with this on this podcast, on this video, a lot of us want different followers. If we don't get enough followers, to follow us, we get discouraged, we get disgusted. Oh, there's not enough people following me. But it's not about you that they need to follow. It's them following God. You send the message. You're the messenger that Jesus is using to help the people. They're not to follow. Nobody's just to follow what Martha says, but you need to follow what Jesus says. And if the message that he gives me helps you in any way possible, then that's where you come in, where, okay, I'll follow so I can listen and learn more and change where I need to be changed or what I need to change. It's not about following me, because I'm just like I was driving down that road today. I just as well could have took you in the wrong direction. I could have been going much faster than what I said. Much faster than what I was doing, and could have made you crash or something of that sort. What I'm trying to say, you can't follow me because I don't have I don't have all the answers. I'm learning, I'm growing, and as I learn and I grow, I just want to help you to learn and grow and to do better as well. So who are you following? That's today's lesson. I want you to think about it. Who are you following? We're so easy to follow what everybody else do. The way they wear their hair, the way they wear their clothes, what they drive, where they live. There's so many different things that we follow people. We want to be accepted. We want to be a part of. We want to feel like a part of something when it might not be the right thing. It may not be the right thing. So the main thing we should do is follow Christ. What does he say? What does he say do? And I know, listen, as I close this today, yeah, there are some that go really too slow on those roads, and we might need to pass them. There are going to be some people you're going to pass in life because they're still staying in one spot. They're not moving. That's the fastest they want to move. They don't care about knowing anymore, learning anymore, growing anymore. So there are some that you're going to have to pass up in life. But you don't have to try to keep up with everybody. Run your own race. Stay in your own lane. And, and endure. Endure. Persevere. Endure. And if you're going to get to the destination. I'm right here at the destination right now. I thank God for allowing me to get here safely. Because even as I was going above the speed limit or whatever, anything could have happened. But Thank God for his grace. Thank God for his mercy. And he's given us grace. He's given us mercy. He give us time and time again to change, to start over, to do something better. When we know better, we do better. Right? So, who are you following? Who are you following? That just came to me today as I was driving. So, as I drive home, yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna think about that. Who am I following? Think about that. That's your lesson for today. Be blessed and be a blessing. I love y'all. Bye bye now.